Starlets, and welcome back to another spooky video. In today's video we are doing Hocus Pocus and I'm so excited to do these ones. I'm trying to keep up with all these Halloween spooky ideas, and this one had to be on there because I've caught wind that there's a new Hocus Pocus film coming out very soon. So I had to get it done. With all that said, if you're new here today, then hello and welcome. Welcome to the spooky season of Nova Star. We're starting early, but that's okay because we're only about 4 weeks away-ish, give or take. No one's judging, no one's counting. It doesn't matter. So, if you're liking the video so far, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell notification button. It really helps the channel out, it really does. And if you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. With all that said, let's get on and do these spooky Hocus Pocus nails. So I've got all the nails filed and buffed, and first of all I'm going to do all the nails in this lovely dark green as the base background, and that is 338 from the Beetles gel polish range. So I've gone ahead and done that 2 coats, and I'm now using Blackberry Crumble from Charlie's Nail Art Supplies. I've also got a code which is Nova10 to get 10% off at checkout. Go and check out our website. Her stuff is super affordable. You won't believe your eyes. Go and check it out if you're after some nail art supplies. You won't regret it at all. I've left the link in the description down below with also the reminder of the code that you can use. So now I'm going in and adding some of the facial tones that I'm going to be using on the witches, and just sketching out whereabouts I want her to be on the nail. And once I was happy with that, I can now go ahead and fill in that space with the lighter nude colour. And as I'm going, I'm still sketching out roughly where her hairline is going to be, as you can see there. And just making sure that all the gaps are filled. Sometimes it can take 2 layers of this, so you'd go and cure it for 30 seconds and then go back in and do your second coat, but luckily it worked out on just 1 coat. So now going in with this super bright orange to do her hair. And just plotting out where her hair goes. She has a couple of sticky outy bits, so making sure that I add those in. And now going in and adding the detail to her hair and highlights and lowlights. So I'm just using a darker orange, and then I do go back in and use a in-between orange and yellow colour to add a couple of highlights in her hair. Once I was happy with that, I can now move on and start laying down her eyes. Doing eyes is definitely a tricky thing to do because they are so small. I just recommend taking your time and, you know, going bit by bit, and don't forget you can always wipe it off. That is the magical thing about gel polish, is that you can just make a mistake and wipe it away. It's not a problem. Okay, so I've done both of the eyes, and now we can go in and start adding colour to our eyes. So I use my brush to put down the brown of her eyes, and then the same with the black for her pupils. And now going in with a dotting tool, I'm adding the shine to her eyes. And that is her fully complete. Now moving on to the next sister, I've already laid her down on the nail and caught you up to speed because all of them are pretty much the same concept of how you do them. I'm only going to show on camera me doing 2 of the sisters instead of all 3 because, as I said, it is pretty much the same process throughout all of them. It's it's just different style dresses, different colours and different colour hairs and styles. So I just thought I didn't want to bore you too much, so this is a quick easy video today, just showing you how to do the 2 sisters, and you'll see the 3rd sister later in the video. So again, doing the eyes, she has blue eyes. And then going in and doing the pupils. And now doing her lipstick. She has a big grin on her face. It was quite hard to fit it in on the nail, but we got there in the end. I did find while painting her, she didn't look like a witch at all. She looked like a Barbie, and it was throwing me off quite a lot because this is supposed to be a Halloween set, but she doesn't look like a witch at all. Like, she definitely is. She's the pretty one of the sisters. It's quite funny, but yeah, she definitely doesn't fit in with them much as a witch. So I'm just adding all the bolder details to her to make her pop out that little bit more. And there she is, all complete. As you can see, she does not look like a witch at all. She looks like a princess or Barbie. So as I said, I'll show you the 3rd sister later on in the video. But for now, we're going to move on to the 2 complementary nails. So it will be the 3 sisters with 2 complementary nails. The thumbnail and the pinky nail will say, as you can see, this one says Hocus Pocus. And the other nail says, I put a spell on you. So I'm just going around and making my letters stand out that little bit more because I felt like they were blending in with the background a little bit too much. And then I also decided to make them pop out a little bit more by outlining the letters as well. And here we are, chose to go in with black just to make it bold and really stand out. I didn't want the lettering to be blending in as it kind of is. So I think this black definitely made the lettering pop out that little bit more and more readable. as we had a little bit of space down the bottom, I decided to pop a little bat down there, and now we are top coating, and I'm happy with how this nail turned out. And here they are all together. And that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to write down in the comment section down below. As I said in the last video, I want to know what your favourite horror movie is. I want to know what you're all watching in this season of spookiness, so leave it down in the comment section below, and I love to read it. I'll get back to you. So with all that said, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification button, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy creating. Bye.